Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Legacy Evolution Medix. And this figure is surprisingly good. I was not expecting to like him as much as I do. Now, this is a very common mold by this point. It's been used, I think it was first used for skids, and then it has been used for everybody else, it feels like. But I think this is my favorite version of the mold. Just because it's really good. And now, he did, as far as accessories go, I'll get that out of the way real quick. He came with a bunch of really random ones. Like, he came with one of Skids' guns, and then two of Elita 1's guns. And I honestly lost those immediately. I think they're in a pile with other Transformers weapons that I don't tend to use. But I'm not feeling like going through that right now. So, yeah. Because, well, he has this gun. And I like this gun a billion times more because it's unique. It's also blast effect compatible, so that's pretty cool. But, yeah, he has his own gun, and it's unique to him, and yeah, so I have him use that, and then I lost the other two. Oops. And no box review this time because, well, the box, when I got him, the box was already pretty destroyed, and so I didn't bother saving it. It's the standard Legacy Evolution box. Anyway, so now, to get a closer look at him, here he is. Now, Medix is a character I know nothing about. He's a medic. Yep. Oh, that's an accessory as well. Or at least he turns into an ambulance. I don't see too much medical stuff on him, but you know. Moving on down to the feet. Standard feet. Overall, a very standard mold, but yeah. It kind of just feels like a hodgepodge of a bunch of others, but put together and made to work really good. So, now articulation is pretty good. So, you got full 360, you got out that far, you got up like that, head on a ball joint, so all that movement. These missile pod thingies can move up and down, going on down to the legs, you got swivel there, you can do full 360. Oh, finishing the arm, you got a swivel there, 90 degrees of bend, and I'll show you on this hand, wrist rotation. Then, continuing on, you got forward that far, back that far, out that far, thigh swivel, that much, like 90 degrees of bend, but it's a bit low down, so it looks a little funny. Then you got ankle pivot, and then no up or down with the leg. And, yeah, about it. Now, one thing that I will say is all of this is clear plastic, which does concern me for the longevity of it. I think clear plastic has been better recently, supposedly. I think they, might have, changed the process or something like that. But I don't know. It's just, what is that? There's a bit of red glitter on it there. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about all this being clear plastic, but I guess it is what it is. Now on to size comparisons. So here he is with my previous review, Aftermath. Here he is with Optimus Prime. Also on my figure, this this little peg right here is really floppy for some reason. I don't know why. It was just like that out of the box. And then here he is with Batman. And now let's get to transformation, because overall it's probably something that you've seen before if you've collected Transformers, especially this modern wave, but it has a fun bit. Which is this. So this is his gun, and if you can't tell, it's very subtly something else. And what you do is you flip that around, And then you can peg that onto the chest. Get that lined up there. And there you go. And also, I mean, if you want him to have that chest, you totally can, and use the other weapons that he comes with that I lost. I prefer this out of all the others, so I stick with that. And so now let's do the transformation. So first, tab the legs in, bring the feet, shins down, flip out the wheels, take the arms, bring them out like so, unpeg the backpack, then lift all this up. Just, for some reason the missiles like to get stuck sometimes. So just push those down a little bit if it gets stuck. And then you kind of got to push them back. And there we go. It's a little bit weird. The missiles kind of mess with it in a way that previous versions with the missiles don't, it seems like. Then bring the legs down like that. Then up at the waist. Then, if this doesn't unpeg, you can peg this in. Why are you fighting me so much? Oh my goodness. Then you can just take the arms, bring these in like so, tab the arms in right there. There's a slot that will tab in right there. And so you just tab that in, press right there. Then bring the back of the car down, and then you can take these flaps and then bring that down and just squeeze on the wheel to get that lined up if it isn't already. Give it a couple squeezes, and there you go. And it is a good looking vehicle. I quite like it. My one complaint is right here. For some reason, the head does not fill the gap in right. And so there's a slot right there. And you can also move the head while in there. I suppose if you were to transform it and flip the head around, you could do some kind of body horror angle with it if you want to. Facing the car. But I don't feel like that, so I'm not gonna. Anyway, pretty simple, but a really good figure that is probably the best use of the mold so far, in my opinion. And so, yeah, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!